Today we are going to discuss the last part of this chapter. It is mensuration, and it cannot be completed without the volume of these 3D shapes whichever we have discussed. And what the shapes we have discussed earlier, that is first one cube, cuboid and cylinder. Today we will discuss about the volume of these shapes. So when we are talking about the volume means what? You will think about that enclosed area of these 3D shapes. Okay, so like that, if we are talking about a cube, that means what will be the volume of this cube? Cube means it's all the faces are square. So that enclosed area of that 3D shape, that is the volume of this one. So what are the things required for it? We can earlier when we have discussed about that lateral surface area or the total surface area, we have looked for only for the faces. But now we need that enclosed part of this. So here you can understand that if we are talking about the base, let it be this is the base part. Okay, if we know the area of this one, let it be if the length is L and breadth is B. So area of this base we will get what? It will be L into B. Yes, if it is a rectangular one, if it is a cuboid. Okay, or if it is a square shape, that means if it is a cube. So in this case you will get all the sides will be equal, and if we are considering the sides are A, so it will be A into A means A square. Now if it is a cuboid, so in case of cuboid, like if I am placing this kind of one piece, one another one, okay, and we are getting a certain height, so we will think about that total enclosed part of after keeping on this all these shapes like that. So that one is the volume. Like, okay, let's for your understanding we can consider one thing. Suppose I am holding one book, it is of cuboid shape. You can see it is of cuboid shape. So when I am holding this one, so here if I am talking about that volume of this book, what we have to know first, if I am taking that volume of this one page, so first one area of this one page. So area of this one page means what it will be? It is that one page I am talking. That one page, that means its area will be length into breadth, as it is in shape of cuboid. So length into breadth. Now I am giving these many numbers of pages. Let it be it have 500 pages or more. So in this case what will happen? After that I am getting a certain height. So that height, let it be for this book, when I am talking about the base part, that rectangular part, that means the first page, that its area, let it be, it is 10 centimeter into 15 centimeter. Okay, for example I am telling that for example I can consider that one page, area of one page of this book. Okay, what it can be? Let it be the length of this page, that one is equal to 15 centimeter and the breadth is equal to 10 centimeter. So I can write it as 15 into 10 centimeter square. Now after keeping all these pages, suppose it have 400 pages, and after putting all these pages I have got this book and I have measured the height of this. After keeping all the 400 pages on this book, so if I am measuring this height, let it be I have got it is 3 centimeter. Okay, that height. Okay, that means from the first page to the last page. After assembling all of them, after making this a book. So this height, let it be I have got that height is equal to 3 centimeter. Okay, and height that is equal to 3 centimeter I have got. Okay, so what will be the volume of this book? So in this case, what we have to do? Here we have to multiply these two. What? That area of the base and the height. So here that volume of this book will be what? That area of the base and the height. Yes, and what the numbers we have got? For area of the base, what we have taken? That was 15 into 10 centimeter square into height is 3 centimeter. So what we are getting? It is 150 into 3, that means 450, that much centimeter cube. Okay, so what are the things we have come to know in this case? See, here we have multiplied directly we have multiplied three things. What are the things we have taken? For a cuboid, we have taken the length, the first thing. What are the perimeters we have accepted here? First one is the length, second one is the breadth, and the third one is the height of this particular closed set. Okay, and what we have done, we have multiplied these three. That first two, when we are multiplying length and breadth, that means we can tell that this is the area of the base. And height means how many pages I have kept or whatever height we have given. We are multiplying this one, that height, with the area of the base, and whatever we are getting after multiplying all these three, that is called the volume of this particular set. Okay, and the unit for that, when we are talking about the area, it was square unit, but when we are talking about the volume, it will be cube unit. Whatever unit has been given, centimeter, meter, etc., but it will be cubic unit will be used in this case. So these same things will happen in case of a cube also. What we have done, for example, we have done for a cuboid, that book is a cuboidal shape. But when it is a cube, here all the sides are equal. So in case of cube, this is for a cuboid. It is for a cuboid. For a cuboid, volume is equal to, it is volume of cuboid equal to length into breadth into height. But in case of a square, what it will be? Sorry, it is when we are talking about a cube. So volume of a cube is equal to what? Here that length, breadth and height all are equal. So if we are considering this one as A, so it will be A into A into A, that is equal to A cube. Yes. Now, what will happen in case of a cylinder? Let's come to this concept. Okay, so it's better if we are going through the diagram for this one. Let's come to the diagram. If we are talking about a cylinder, in case of a cylinder, what will happen? Okay, you can remember that you take a CD case. But have you ever noticed, if you are putting these CDs one after another and you are making that shape you are getting, that is a cylindrical one. Like that, one CD if you have kept, it is circular. Then another one on it. On this way, when you are putting, what you are getting ultimately, you are getting one cylindrical shape. You can consider this one like a, or if we can think it like that one shape you are getting. Okay, now come to the concept of this one. If I am considering the area of one CD, that means the base, the first one you have put. Okay, area of one CD, what it will be? It is a circular one. Okay, and what is the area of a circle? What was the formula? It is pi r square. So for the base one, the first CD, it is one circle. So we can consider that area of the base, area of the base, that is equal to what? It is a circular one. So here it will be pi r square over. But I need that volume. Volume means that solid, that pura total content of this one. So here what we have to look after that, we are putting one after another CDs we are keeping over there. Okay, after keeping a numbers of CDs, suppose it has come up to that one, that height, and that each CD have a height of, let it be 1 unit. Okay, and suppose you have kept here 10 CDs. 10 CDs, after keeping 10 CDs, you have got this height. So if each CD have the thickness of 1 unit, that means the total height you are getting how much? For 10 CD you are getting 10 unit. Okay, so here if let it be, I have put here HCD. So what will be the height? If I have kept HCD, so it will be H unit. Okay, so what will be the volume of this one? That means that after putting one, it was only pi r square. Then if I am putting one another one, that means it will be multiplied with that till H. So the total, that after putting total H CDs over here, what is the total volume we are getting? Here it will be the volume will be, that is equal to pi r square into H. So in short, we can say it will be pi r square H. So I hope you are very much clear about this concept and how these formulas come. So let's come to the some of the questions related to this kind of basic concept of the volume of different objects. Let's come with that. The question is given like that. The volume of a cuboid is 220 centimeter cube. That volume has been given. It is a cuboid. Now, area of the base has been given 44 centimeter square. You have asked to find out the height. What you have to do? That means here in this question, it is clear that we have to go for the formula of area of the base into height. That is equal to, that is called the volume. Okay, so here in solution we can write that area of the base of this cuboid, that is equal to what it has been given, 220 centimeter, that is volume has been given, and the area of the base has been given 44 centimeter square. So what we can write, it is actually it is called L into B, that is given 44 centimeter square. Now we don't know what is the height, and height, let it be height of this cuboid is equal to, let it be h. We have taken it as a variable, that is equal to h. Okay, now in next point we know that volume of the cuboid is equal to, it is called area of the base, that is area of the base into height, and it is given in the question, that is equal to 220 centimeter. So therefore we can write that if LBH equal to 220 centimeter cube, which is equal to, here as per the question, that is equal to 44 centimeter square into h. So what we can get, h equal to 220 centimeter cube divided by 44 centimeter square. So let's cancel, and what we are getting, 22 twos are 22 tens are, yes, then it is 5s are. So that height is equal to, we are getting 5 centimeter, that is the height. Yes, this is the height of this cuboid. It was a very easy question. Let's come to some different kind of question. Okay, come with this next question. Let's come to the next question. Here it is given that height of the cylinder is 77 meter and the circumference of the base has been given 24 meter, and you have asked to find out the volume. So what you have to find out here, we know already, we have discussed about that if we are looking for that volume, first we have to go for the area of the base. But here that area of the base is not given. In place of the area of the base, it is given that circumference of the base. So from that we can find out the radius, and after getting that radius we can find out the area of the base. Okay, so let's go to the formula. How can we get it? What is the radius? Okay, so tell me, what is the formula of the circumference? Circumference, that is equal to 2 pi r, and as per question that 2 pi r is equal to 24 meter. So I can write this one is equal to 24 meter. So here r is equal to how much? 24 by 2 pi. Okay, so if we are cancelling this one, we can write 12 by, it is 22 into 7. So let it be 12 into 7 by 22. Now this is the radius we have got. Here we have to find out that volume of this cylinder. So already we have got the radius. If you want to cancel, let's cancel this one. That is equal to 42 by 11. Let it be. Now we will look for the volume of this cylinder. So what is the formula of volume? Volume of a cylinder, that is equal to what? It is pi r square h. Pi r square is the area of the base. Already we know the circle, that radius of this circle, that of the base. So and we know the height also, so we can find it out easily. So let's see what will be the volume. So pi means 22 by 7 and r means r square it is. So 42 by 11 into 42 by 11, okay. Then h is equal to 77. So let's cancel, okay. It is cancelled. It is 2. So let's multiply. What we are getting? 42 into 42 into 2. That is equal to 1764 into 2 equal to, it is 8. That much meter. It is given in meter. So that answer will be 3528 meter cube. This is the volume of this asked cylinder. Okay, now we will come to the different kind of question where you have asked that volume and that capacity of a particular 2D object. Here we will discuss about that capacity. Let's come to the third question. Your third question is, a cylindrical milk can whose radius is given 1.5 meter and length of this can is equal to 7 meter. You have asked to find the quantity of the milk can be stored in this tank. Okay, so here the first thing what has been given, that radius of this can has been given 1.5 meter. That means the base, by that you can find out the area of the base. Okay, and the second thing, the length of the can has been given, that tank has been given 7 meter. That length of this can, that means it is the height of this can. So what we know here, we know for the solution, we know that height, that is length means here it will be considered length it will be considered as height, okay, which is equal to 7 meter. Okay, another thing, radius has been given, radius of the base, radius that is equal to given 1.5 meter. Now we can write the volume. What is the volume? So volume of the can, volume of the tank, cylindrical tank is equal to how much? We know it is pi r square h. This is the base and this is the height. So let it be 22 by 7 into, in case of radius it will be 1.5 into 1.5 because it is r square, and height that is equal to 7, that much meter cube. Okay, let's cancel this one. What we can do? So what we are getting, 22 into 1.5 into 1.5, that much meter cube. Okay, so let's multiply this one. It is equal to 225 into 22. So it will be, yes, we are getting 4950. So that is equal to 49.50, that much meter cube. What it is? This is the volume of the can. But here you have asked that what will be the quantity of milk can be stored in this. In liter you have to present. So as we have discussed earlier, that we know that 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liter. How much? 1 meter cube stands for 1000 liter. So here when we have to convert this one in liter, first point we have to write that as we know that 1 meter cube that is equal to 1000 liter. Okay, so here 49.50 meter cube, therefore 49.50, that much meter cube is equal to how many liter it will be? So 49.50 into 1000, that much liter. So it will be 4950, that much, that another one. So 49,500 liter. That will be the total capacity of this cylindrical tank. So here in this question we have got that answer will be 49,500 liter. That is the capacity of this tank. So the volume means how much content it can carry, that is called the capacity. So that volume and the capacity, these two words does not have any vast difference, but we can understand that what is the volume, that is that much. What is the volume of a container, that can be the capacity of this container also. Okay, so hope for the best you try to solve all the questions given in next part. Have a good day.